Question number 35. The difference between the apparent frequency of a source of a sound as perceived by a stationary observer during its approach and recession is 2% of the actual frequency of the source. If the speed of the sound is 300 meters per second, the speed of the source is alternatives 12 meters per second, 6 meters per second, 1.5 meters per second and 3 meters per second. Now, first thing we have to go for the Doppler effect. According to Doppler effect, if source and observer are approaching each other, so let us say this is a source and here is an observer, and if they are both are approaching each other, then the velocity of the source is Vs, velocity of observer is V naught, and the velocity of the sound, let's say V. So in this case, so the apparent change in frequency is given by V plus V naught by V minus Vs. So this is for the case of both are approaching. If both are receding, then in that case we can say the apparent change in frequency in this case is V minus V naught by V plus Vs. If the source is receding and the observer is also receding, then this will be the apparent change in frequency. So both the things should be multiplied by the original frequencies. So now let us go for the what is the value in this case. In this case the observer is given as a rest. So stationary observer is given, so we will say observer is speed is given as a 0. So now taking these ideas into account, we can say now nu dash minus nu double dash, the difference in this apparent frequencies is V by V minus Vs minus V by V plus Vs into nu. So now we will simplify further this equation. If you simplify, we can say change in frequency, apparent frequency is delta nu is equal to, so 2V Vs by V square minus Vs square into nu. So this is the simplification of this equation. So here, since V is very large when compared to Vs, neglecting Vs, we will have delta nu is 2V Vs by V square, that is equal to 2 Vs by V. So 2 Vs by V into nu we have to say. Now this is given in the problem itself. So what is 2 Vs by V? It's given as a 2%. So delta nu is given as a 2%. That is a 2 by 100 nu. That is a 0.02 nu is going to be equal to 2 Vs by V into nu. So Vs is 0.01 into V. What is V is given as 0.01 into V is given as 300. So it is a 3 meters per second. So the source of the velocity of the source is 3 meters per second is the correct answer. So correct answer is D.